Welcome to IT Handy Guide tutorial. My name is Kevin. In this tutorial, I'm going to download and install MongoDB. Be honest with you, I'm very new for MongoDB, so I just watch a lot of YouTube video. So here is my reference. All the reference is over here, so you can click and have a look. But there are a lot of video they are actually talk about different things. Some of the video talk about, oh, I should install this, I should install that. But some of video say, oh, I don't need to do that, I don't need to do this. So I just try to make a summary in this video. Okay, so over here, what I'm going to do is trying to introduce the MongoDB. MongoDB is kind of NoSQL. And that's it, just a kind of NoSQL. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to download MongoDB server and MongoDB Compass and MongoDB shell. I know there are other videos talk about, oh, you can do this, you can do that, a lot of sentence. But over here in this tutorial, I try to make the video short. So MongoDB is just a kind of NoSQL, that's it. Okay, so in MongoDB, we call database still database. And in other like SQL Server or MySQL, we call table, but in MongoDB, we call collections. It's a very similar thing. It's not the same thing, but it's just a very similar. Collection in MongoDB is very similar to table. Okay, so document in MongoDB is very similar to a data row in like MySQL or SQL Server, but document is in JSON format. Okay, document is in JSON format. So JSON format can make NoSQL very fast, but we need to be very careful to avoid bad data. Okay, so basically, if you are a .NET developer, you probably will use the SQL Server and then use the entity framework to read the data from SQL Server to C#, and then use the API, ASP.NET API, to read the data from entity framework and export to a JSON format. So basically, it's like T-SQL, entity framework, and then ASP.NET API, and then Vue or React or Angular to do whatever they like. But with the MongoDB, you probably just the MongoDB and then Node.js and then Vue, that's it. So basically, if you are a front-end developer, you don't want to learn how to deal with the database, you don't want to learn all the back-end stuff, then you can just learn like Node.js and then MongoDB, that's it. Okay, so this is just my understanding. And be honest with you, I'm a .NET developer, so I just very new over here. Okay. So basically, if you want to install the MongoDB, you have to try to Google download MongoDB. So over here, the first result, you click the first result, and then it will automatically list on premises. So on the premises, it will automatically open MongoDB community server. Okay, MongoDB enterprise server is not free, you have to pay for it, but community server is free, so you can download the community server. By default, it will select the current version, the latest version, and because I'm using the Windows, so by default it will select Windows. But if you are using like Mac or something else, it will automatically choose your operation system. Okay, and over here by default it will choose the MSI. But you can also download a zip file. But by default, they prefer you to download the MSI. So in here, I choose MSI. Then I press download. So once you download, you will download this MSI file. After you download, you will see this. There's just an MSI file. I changed the name to this one. And then if you open the property, you will see over here. Go to the detail. You will see over here. You will see. Oh, you can check your version. That is 6.0.1. Okay, so what I'm going to do is double click this one and then install. Okay, it takes a while to install, so let me doing this. So basically, when you open that, you just press next, and then you have to accept, otherwise you cannot go next. So over here, we normally choose complete and then press next, but I want to let you know what is the component inside. So I go to custom. Over here, there's a server, router, and all the tools. So all you have to do is press next, and then in here there's a I will use the default setting, so it will install a MongoDB service. So you have to go to the service manager, which is over here. This is the service manager. So you have to search a MongoDB. After you install, you have to search the MongoDB service and make sure that MongoDB service is running. And all your data will store in this folder, and all your log will install this folder. So you press next, and then if you go to here, it will say install MongoDB Compass. So what is the MongoDB Compass? MongoDB Compass is a client-side graphic user interface. And MongoDB Compass and the MongoDB server is similar to like SSMS or SQL Server, and then our MySQL Workbench and the MySQL Server. So this is a server and this is a client-side user interface. Okay, so I press next, then it will start to install both software. Okay, so after you finish, it will install the MongoDB server and the MongoDB Compass. Okay, that's all. And you need to press yes to continue, and it will take a while to install. For my virtual machine, it will like take 5 minutes. So I will just start recording for now. Alright, so it will take a while, and then it will say, hey, it's just a finish. You just press finish. So by default, it will automatically to open MongoDB Compass. So all you have to do is press next. It just introduce, hey, we have this function, we have that function. So you just need to go to next, next, and next, 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 next. Just always press next. Okay, just to tell you, hey, what is the new function we have, and then you press get start. So basically over here, there's a setting by default. You just enable everything. You press save, and then over here, there will you will be able to enter like general. So by default, they use this port that is 27017, and then you also can have a username password. By default, we don't have any username password. And then you can have like SSL or proxy. You can do a lot of things over here. Okay, but by default, you just need to press connect. Okay, then you will connect to the MongoDB server. And over here, you will see we have an admin, config, and the local. We have a 3 database by default. If you want to create a new database, you just click here, and then you can create a new database. And then you also have to type your collection name. Collection is like a table. Okay, it's just very similar to table. And then inside of so this is the database and this is a collection. So inside the collection, we have a different data role. So this is a different data role. So you can see they are actually in a JSON format, and they can do a nesting. Okay, they can do the nesting as well. So nesting means like in this data role, okay, in this document, we also can connect to next document. So it's a nesting document. So basically, it's in a nesting JSON. It's just a very popular function popular feature in MongoDB. Okay, so this is all the Compass, and by default, our database will store in, our data will store in here. Let me show you. That is in the program file. If you go to MongoDB and server bin, okay, so by default, this is the, okay, sorry, here. By default, this is all the data we have, okay, and then this is all the log we have. If you go to the bin over here, this is MongoDB, okay, MongoDB. MongoDB is actually a server. It's a server. So by default, you have to run MongoDB in order to you have to keep the MongoDB running in order to run the MongoDB server. But in the Windows operation system, all you have to do is to ensure you have a service over here. So all you have to do is ensure you have a service in order to run. Make sure you can. Let me just restart. Make sure you always running the MongoDB server service. Okay, make sure you have this, and then you will be able to run the MongoDB just like it automatically open the MongoDB Compass. All right. Okay. The next one is to install the MongoDB shell. Okay. In here, there are something I not very understand. so I have to show you. Okay, so if you go to MongoDB community download, just that this is the download MongoDB. This is just the keyword I googled. Then you will go to this page. By default, you will go to on premises and then open a MongoDB community server. But if you go to tool, you will see there's a MongoDB shell. You click the first one. Okay, by default, they will ask you to download the zip file. Okay, but you can go to download the MSI. If you download a MSI, you just need to press next, next, next. So it will automatically install into C drive. I can't remember which folder, but it's just like C drive user and your username and the roaming data, some kind of folder. But if you come to this page, you go to the tool and then click the DB shell. Okay, and then click the DB shell. Come on. So by default, it will tell you, hey, there's a zip file. So I'm just guessing. They actually prefer you to download the zip file for the MongoDB shell. So that's the reason I download the zip file, not instead of download the MSI file. Okay, so I download the zip file. So after I download the zip file, and then how can I install? Okay, just let me copy this folder first. Let me save this folder. Okay. So if you want to install the MongoDB shell, after you download this zip file, and then you need to copy to the C drive. So I need to create a new folder and copy the zip file over here and unzip. Okay, so after I unzip, and then I need to change the name to the main gosh and copy to here, so I can delete this new folder. So here is my main gosh. So over here, here's the MongoDB shell. So this is the path. Okay, so if you go to this folder, you will see, oh, we have a main god. So main god, in the old version, if you want to run the MongoDB server, you have to run the main god first. Okay, so let me show you something that is something I don't really understand, but let me show you something. Okay, so basically I need to run, what I want to do is I want to add these two paths into my environment variable, so I can run the command straight away. So I need to go to environment, environment variable, and then go to here, click the path, edit, go into new. So I'm going to add this path, and then go to add another path. So I add this MongoDB server, and this is the main gosh. I press OK, press OK, and press OK. So now I'm pretty sure I can run the command straight away. So I'm going to CMD and run as the administrator, press yes. So I want to start my main god. Okay, so over here, if I type main god, and I can check the version, which is 6.0.1, but if I try to start the main god, I just type main god. So over here, it just cannot start because there's the error message. So if you go to the error message, you will realize here is my main error message. Error, non-existing path, data directory, C drive, DB, data DB, not found. Create a missing directory or specify another path using blah 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 blah. But if I go to the main god configuration file, they actually say, hey, my DB path should be in this folder, and my log should be in this folder. And when I start to run the campaign, there's no trouble at all. So I don't understand what is going on. So if I go straight to type CMD, if I go straight to run the main gosh, okay, So this is a MongoDB shell. So I type main gosh, try to open the main gosh straight away. It will say, hey, test, blah, blah, blah. So where is that? I mean, show DBS. It can still show me I have a 3 database. So which is, I can still see in the compass. So let me show you. I can still see in the compass. So I can connect and I can see, hey, I have these 3 database, okay? But I'm pretty sure I didn't keep my main gosh running, but my service is running, okay? But my service is running. So I don't know if I should create this folder or not. I don't know I should create this folder or not. So this is the folder I should create or not. I'm not sure about this. Let me show you error message. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure if I should create this folder or not. Seems like I still can run the main gosh straight away. Okay, so let me try this. So I'm going to create a folder. It's called data, and then create a folder is called DB. So which is data and DB. In this case, if I run the main gosh again, it will tell me, hey, there's no more error message. And if I type main gosh again, cmd if I type main gosh again, main gosh is the shell. Let me show you. So this is the main gosh, okay? It can still running. So I'm not sure about this, okay? I'm not sure about this. So I guess the reason why it is still running is because of the service. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this one and close this one. And then make sure I start the service. Okay, make sure I start the service. All right, so now I start the service. Okay, so if I go to C drive and double check the data DB, they actually copy all of the data into here. So what is going on is, so this is the MongoDB server folder. Okay, they actually copy everything from here to data DBs. So what is going on? I'm not sure about this, what happens. So that's the reason I just like show you, so you can like have a look. So basically I have a lot of reference over here. You can just go and have a look if you like. And there's just something I'm not sure about this. Okay, so basically I have stopped the service, and I just try to run the main gosh again. So I go to CMD. I'm going to type the MongoDB. Okay, so I try to start the server. I try to start the server, but in the meantime, my service is not running. Okay, so in this case, I try another CMD. So I'm going to run the gosh, the main gosh. So that is this one. This. So I try to run the MongoDB. See, that is still running, even this service is not running. Okay, so I can still say show DBS. That will still show me all the database. Okay, so if I close this one, okay, let me close everything, and this service is not running. So if I go to the main gosh again, okay, it just show me, hey, the server is not running. I cannot connect to the server. So basically, I'm pretty sure the main guard, I'm pretty sure this one is the server. I'm pretty sure about this. And then if I start the service, okay, if I start the service, and then if I type main guard again, I can finally connect to the database. Okay, so basically I have two options, and I can run the main guard, okay, or I can run the service, and it doesn't matter which one I run. It will start the main MongoDB server. Okay, so I need to ensure the MongoDB server is running in order to run the client side MongoDB shell. Okay, so here's my questions. My question is, so where is my data? If I run the MongoDB service, if I run by the service, so where is my data? Is my data is inside of this DataDB folder, or my data is inside of the program file? Yeah, I'm just not sure about which one. So which folder? This one or this one? Okay, I'm not sure about which database I connect. I'm not sure about where is my data. So here's my questions. Anyway, so basically, I hope you enjoy my tutorial. Have a good day.